Good afternoon, friends. Hope you're having a good Sunday. This is Joe, and this is another episode of Cooking with Joe. I'm super excited about cooking for you today. With the weather cooling down, I've been looking forward to bringing you the soup recipe. Before I do that, though, I need to have a couple of shout-outs. First of all, I hope you like my shirt. I hope you like my monkey shirt. Thanks to Dale and Robin. They gave this to me, but the stipulation was I had to wear it to do a video. So I said, I will proudly wear the monkey shirt because I want the whole world to see my monkey. And so here it is. And that's what we're going to wear today. And also a shout out to a friend of our family, Miss Connie. Connie is the one who gave me this recipe probably about 20 years ago. This soup is so good. It's a Mexican soup, taco soup, whatever you want to call it. I call it yummy. It is just a super delicious soup. It is perfect for cooler weather, parties, football games, New Year's Eve party. But Connie is a friend of our family. She used to teach with my wife, Cindy, good friends for a long, long time. She shared this with me, and since then I've made gallons of it. It is so, so good. Matter of fact, when my daughter got married, we had it was during the month of November, the cooler weather, and for the reception, we had a soup bar. We had a variety of chili, soup, different stuff for the guests to eat. And this particular soup was one of the soups we provided for the reception, and it was a big hit. People loved it. It was so good. So anyway, that's what we're going to prepare today. What I like about the soup, it is super easy to make, but super delicious. You can, if you have some fresh hamburger meat or hamburger meat that's not frozen, you can have this ready in about 15 to 20 minutes probably. It's just so good. It is a lot of protein, a lot of good vegetables. It's just, I can go on and on, but I won't. Let's get to the video. Another thing I like about this video, about this soup, is I'm going to give you the recipe for a single batch, but very seldom do I make a single batch. Matter of fact, I've got another batch in here already going, but I'm going to add the single batch. You can double this recipe or even triple it. And what is nice about that is the recipe calls for tomatoes, beans, hominy. Is if you double it or even triple it, I've tripled it. That's a lot of soup. If you double it, you can give it a better variety of vegetables. And I'll kind of explain that as we go through this process. So my grill is already hot. It was getting a little bit too hot on me, so I shut it off. So I'm going to turn it back on here and let's get going. Let's see here. A little bit of Black Rifle AK-47. Yummy, yummy. Before I do that, I'm going to throw on my apron, so I sure don't want to get my monkey dirty. Can't have that. First thing I'm going to do is throw a little bit of ground beef. The recipe is going to be in the description, but I'll kind of go through it real quick right here. I've got a pound of hamburger meat. And hope I didn't let that cool down. I think I'm good. We'll cook a pound of hamburger meat with some onions. Now, first of all, this is not a flat top meal. The only reason I'm out here cooking on my griddle is just because I have plenty of space. I can use this to brown the meat, and it just made for a better video. This is not something that I normally cook outside. It's usually a stovetop thing, but like I say, it gives me a little bit more room, and I can heat the soup up on that. So anyway, let's get started. Got a pound of hamburger meat and some chopped onions. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook for a few minutes. Like I said, I have this pot heating up. It's already have the second batch in here. I'm going to throw in the first batch. In addition to the hamburger meat, you got 1 pound of hamburger meat. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about the options. I like my soup. I like it a little bit meatier, a little bit more protein. So I usually add maybe like 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. The recipe calls for a pound, but I like it just a little bit meatier. I'm going to throw in 1, 2, 3 cans of tomatoes. And if you double the recipe, you can use petite diced, stewed, even a little bit of rotel tomatoes. You just, when you double, like I say, you can add a variety and just make that taste profile fit your palate, just whatever you want, however you want it to be. But it just gives you lots of options when you double this. And I've got some 2 cans of kidney beans. Here's a can of dark. And here's a can of light kidney beans. And when you're doing your beans, you can add, there again, when you increase that, you double it, you can add some chili beans, some black beans, the light and dark kidney beans. Just make it a variety, different tastes, different textures, and a different appearance. Now, my first priority when I cook is for taste, not the way it looks. Now, I know the way it looks is important, but that's not where I'm going. I want it to taste good first, and then we'll worry about looks. But you can add a few things and make it, add to the taste or add to the appearance of it. And I've got a can of white hominy, 1 can. Now, when you double it, hey, get you a can of yellow hominy, white hominy, yellow hominy. So let's go back through this again. Got 1 pound of hamburger meat, 3 cans of tomatoes, however you want it, diced, petite diced, stewed, a little bit of mixture. 2 cans of kidney beans, light, dark, and a can of hominy. You can choose either the white or the yellow, either one, whichever is your preference. Oh, this smells so good. I do have a visitor in my audience. She's behind the camera, Miss Gracie, my oldest grand. She wanted to come watch and see what Papa's doing. I have 4 granddaughters. They're all precious. They each have their own personality, and I love them all. They're precious girls. We're into softball right now, and so we're having a good time watching that. So now while all that beef's cooking down, the meat's cooking down, we're going to add a package of taco seasoning, thus the name taco soup, and a package of the Ranch Original dip mix. I think the dip mix has a little bit of I don't know what the word is, a little bit of wang to it. I think that's what really sets this off. Just makes it, really gives it kind of pops, really like it. Like I say, guys, we're almost done. My meat's almost cooked. I'm gonna give this a little bit of a stir. And there again, like I said, this is good for. I made this for New Year's parties, just because. I called my kids and told them, "Hey, I'm making taco soup," so they're on their way. One of my kids and her family's here. My son and his family's on their way. So we're just gonna have a good old time. Now there's several things there's a lot of different optional things that go with this. You can add Fritos, like a Frito pie, like you do with the chili, sour cream, Fritos, or I already said Fritos, sour cream, cheese, grated cheese. Like I said, there's just so many different things you can do with this soup that just makes it a good dish for everybody. Almost everybody can have their own little different bowl just by changing things up a little bit. Now, as far as the meat, you can do lean meat. You can, if you're not a beef person, you can do ground chicken, ground turkey, even venison. I've made this with deer meat, and it adds that wild taste to it. Just so many different options. Guys, I think we're ready. I think we're golden. I'm going to add this to my pot that I've already got going. I'm going to double up here. You can also throw this all together. Brown your meat at night, and then in the morning, throw it in your crock pot. Then when you walk in the door in the evening, it is just put it on low, let it cook all day, and when you get home, it's ready to go. And I'm just going to give it a stir. I got petite, stewed tomatoes, with tomatoes with chilies, just a variety. It's just a very pretty soup. Like I said, that's not what I was going for, but hey, it's a bonus. I'll take it. All right, guys, I'm going to put you on pause for a few minutes. Let this heat up, and I'm going to bring you back a bowl of soup to look at. I'm going to have it completely ready with some cheese and sour cream ready to go. Let you take a look at it, and we will see what you think. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back. Going to finish it up and get us a bowl of good old yummy soup. Give it a few stirs. I'm going to let it simmer here for a little bit. I am going to serve us up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Ah, can you smell that? Wish I had smell-o-vision. It smells so good. I'm just going to get a little serving here. Isn't that pretty? It's just a good, meaty, tasty soup. I'm not going to get a whole bunch because I want to wait till my family gets here so I can eat it with them. Slide this over here. I like just regular. I like cheese and sour cream on mine. That's just my taste, my preference. But I'm gonna put a little sour cream. A little cheese. One thing that you can also do, I didn't say this, but your taco seasoning, you can do the mild or hot. I've actually used a chili mix before, and it adds a little bit of a punch to it. So that's it's real good stuff. So that's just another choice. All right, guys. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Ow. Anyway, there we go. The cheese is melting. Something that I normally do is I put my cheese in first. It's just something that I do. Put my cheese in first and cover it up with my soup, and it really melts that cheese. And you stir that in the sour cream, and like I'm going to do right now. Oh, there we go. I can't wait. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. That is so good. Oh my, that is so good. That is just scrump delicious. Anyway, give this a try on your next get together or just a family meal. I promise you're going to like it. If you don't like it, I will do this. I will sing and dance at your next wedding. Count on it. I'm that confident in it. So, if you do me a favor before you sign off, if you'd hit the like button on my YouTube video, like this, let me know you've give me the thumbs up. Share this with your friends. Share the YouTube video with your friends. Let them on your Facebook page. Let them have an idea of what this is. Share this good stuff with them, and go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be bringing some. I've got a whole list of videos and different things, different desserts, different foods, just a whole plethora of different things I'd like to bring to you. Just hit that subscribe button, and that way you can be notified when I cook them. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.